us as human beings, we got the ability that God gave us to create. We got the power to take what's in our imagination, put it in physical reality.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about taking your imagination backed by burning desire to keep going, having definite plans to execute.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you put it in physical reality.
The mind is like a flexible mirror. You gotta adjust it if you want to see a better world. The greatest freedom is to be free of our own mind.
What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boys, man.
What's going on?
Monetary Gang Empire. We back in here with another banger, another enlightenment.
What's up, y'all?
How y'all doing this evening?
Doing good.
Doing well.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Living life, chilling. You know how it is.
I feel it. Me too,
Into
man.
that chicken bag.
You know,
Yeah.
whoever that is in the chat, I can't see you, but what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
What's going on?
How y'all doing?
Yeah. What's going on? So, I know we talked about.
Oh, that's Tank. What up, Tank?
What's up, Tank, man?
What's up? Let me see.
Oh, Joe here too. Joe in the building.
What's going on?
Okay,
What's going
then.
on, fam?
We over here playing darts.
Well, we just draw. So okay, all right.
Yeah, man. But yeah. So just gonna talk about the power of
That's the value,
the power of executing this year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everything that was set out to be last year, what you thought of, what you wanted to do last year, needs to be executed this year. You know, as we get older, you know what I'm saying? You know, things are just going to keep on coming, trials and tribulations are just going to keep on coming our way. So we just got to have that power to execute at all levels and conquer whatever you want to do in this life, man. And it's just really time to get down and dirty when it comes to these type of stuff. So
yeah, because we just going to keep getting older. And, like, you don't want to be the person that's like, you know, time is passing by. And you know, on your purpose of chasing your goals, and you just getting older while time keep on going by. You be like, oh, I wish I would start this when I was 20 some years. You 30, 40 years old. Talking about, I wish I would have started that when I was 20. When you had all this time, but you procrastinated on it. You ain't get to your goals.
exactly.
So I recommend people to read this book, Think and Grow Rich, because it really talked about that. Like, it's about you know, everything that you see, like as far as like all the creations and what's that called, inventions in the world, it all came from somebody's imagination. So just think, right? Imagination. Us as human beings, we got the ability that God gave us to create. We can really create anything that we want in this physical. We got the power to take what's in our imagination and put it in physical reality. So it's about taking your imagination backed by burning desire to keep going, and setting having definite plans to execute. And that's how you put it in physical reality.
Yeah.
So it's almost like compared to a video game, right? When you play a video game, you got a list of checkpoints. You got to do this. You know, in the video game, it's different levels.
Right.
in order to get to where you want to get in the game, just like in life.
Yeah.
If you set those, if you have an idea, and then you set those plans accordingly and execute them, you just took the video game and put it in real life.
Exactly. Goes back to the quote when 19 Keys says, "And a man without a vision is blind."
Oh,
You know what I mean?
facts.
So if you don't have a vision, you know what I'm saying, you just not going anywhere in life. You could be working the job, you could be making money, but not have a vision. You know what I'm saying? You could be doing all these things, but still not have a vision. You know what I'm saying?
What up, Todd?
Oh, it's good, Todd.
Todd in here, man. What's
Todd
going
in the
on,
building.
man?
You could have all these things going on in your life, but not have a vision. You know what I'm saying? And without a vision, you ain't gonna get that girl that you always want. You're not gonna get that house that you want. You're not gonna get that car you always
You're
want.
not gonna live that life.
You're not gonna live that life that you're not
Yeah.
because you don't know what you want. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that why. You don't have that desire. You know, so
You just can't see. Like that's why we got to start seeing with our minds instead of seeing with our eyes. Because when we see with our minds, you know, anything in life is just limitless.
right.
Like, you know how they say the stars is the limit. When you seeing with your mind, like the sky ain't no limit. You going past the galaxy. You going past
Exactly.
the universe.
Exactly.
The Milky Way.
The Milky
That's
Way,
what I'm
man.
saying. When you seeing with your eyes, you're only limited to what's in front of you.
Limit to what is in front of you, man. You know, and that's why you just have to ask yourself, okay, what is beyond this of what I'm seeing? You know what I'm saying? What's beyond this job that I'm at right now? You know,
I think it is.
what is the breakthrough? What is something that I could do to multiply my income? What is something I could do that I can multiply my mindset so I could have that type of income coming in? You know what I'm saying? Because you're just not gonna go in there just making that money outside of that job. You gotta have that mindset first. You know, so
Yeah, you gotta create something for yourself.
exactly. You know, you gotta have that type of mindset and go in that, you know, and just figure out what you want, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's really like vital, like anywhere. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you at, you know, even if it's like, I feel like even if you go to the military, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I know it could be a tough battle because all the yelling and all the things that Trent had talked about in his journey going to the Marines. You know, so all those trials that he done went through, you know, I'm pretty sure it was tough. And when we asked him what was your why that kept you going, he said, I think it was his mom, right?
Yeah, it was his mom.
It was his mom, you know. You know, he
Oh, what up, Tay?
was good. Was good. Is that Dante?
Yep.
Yeah, Dante.
What's up, Dante?
Yeah, you know. Then it's just like you said, his mom, man. And I feel like everywhere you go, no matter what field you into, it's going to be times where you're gonna be tired. Just like when you cut hair, you might be tired.
Even I like to break on my story. Well, not my story, my journey about barber school. Like the hard days I had to go through. Like getting up at school at 9, making sure I get to school by 9:00 in the morning, leaving at 5:30 just to go to work right after I do that. 'Cause you know, in barber school, like, I'm not making money. I'm there to learn and pick up on this skill.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it was rough.
And you know, and that journey has molded you into what you are now.
It taught me a lot.
You know what I'm saying? The hard night of you leaving school and then going straight to work. You know what I'm saying? And having that discipline of you not wanting to wake up and go, but you still had no choice because you you already put the time in. You put the money in.
And
you
then
know?
like when I first started cutting in the shop, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm new, I ain't really got client. I got a really small clientele. So you know what I'm saying? Like then I had to think like what helped me go through it was alright, I done got through the hard part. I went through state board, I'm a licensed barber. Now it's time for me to bet on myself and invest and put more time into this. And that's how I got where I am now.
And that's and most definitely me seeing like, cause I was there while you went through the journey. You know what I'm saying? So for you to just get, you know, to where you are now is just amazing to me. You know what I'm saying? It just shows that if you actually put in that dedication, you put in that time, that effort, bruh, you could achieve anything that you want.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like yesterday, me and Monty, we just sit in the shop late hours just talking, and you know, cause like he new to the shop.
Yeah.
So he transitioning from being in school to like now in the shop now. You know what I'm saying? So like he said, I wouldn't even believe you. Like you told me, like when you first started here, you just sit around like this, cause of the clients that you got.
Right.
Then he said, I gotta remind myself, I gotta think about, like when you was in my position.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's gonna take time to build and stuff. Like you gotta really bet on yourself and put time into it and trust the process.
Yeah.
Cause anything that's worth something not gonna always come easy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta always remember that.
Mm-hmm. And man, bro, that's powerful, bro. Because it goes back to like me looking back at, you know, what was valuable that I had that is now gone, you know, and not understand the value when I did have it. You know what I'm saying? Not understanding what it did for my life to where now I just lost it because I didn't understand the value that I had.
No, like what I meant by that was like anything that's worth in life not gonna always come easy.
Mm-hmm.
Just like in barber school, right? I didn't just like where I'm at now. It didn't come easy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had to go through barber school. I didn't have a car. It was some days I had to ride a bike.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't making no money. I had to go on budget meals. And I was eating oatmeal almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like just anything in life that's worth it not gonna come easy.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, and why like that one dude I asked you, why do you eat oatmeal every day? The other dude was like, pocket's gonna be fat though. You know what I'm saying? Pocket's gonna be fat.
Yeah.
or like you getting into real estate, right?
Yeah.
It's not just gonna fall in your lap.
No.
You had to work at the golf course for now.
Yeah.
Until you start stacking up money and start investing into yourself.
And that's exactly what I did. Paid about like $1,400, you know what I'm saying? Close to $2,000 to, you know, save up to, you know, buy a whole course. You know, like that was a big investment, you know what I'm saying? And it was worthwhile, you know what I mean? Because now like I have things set up in place and now I got a lot of information, you know, to do certain things, you know, so yeah, like it was most definitely worth it for sure. You know, so
Because at the time, like you're gonna be faced with, you know, temporary obstacles. That's when you gotta move through it with persistence.
Mm-hmm.
So then, when you do get to the finish line, you like, dang, like it really is beauty in the struggle. Like it was really worth it.
Yeah, it was really worth it, man. Like the journey is just fucking incredible.
Just imagine if we had life just easy all the damn time. Like it, like damn, like I don't got no type of resistance in life that's gonna keep me grounded.
Exactly.
Cause I got it so easy all the time. I'm not met with obstacles that's supposed to teach me something so I can become better.
Mm-hmm. And that's exactly like what you got to go through to get better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like running towards depression. You know, like going towards it. You know what I'm saying? Like going towards that pressure, going things that make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, like that's going to get you to the next level. Like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Because it be like it was like trials today. Like you know what I'm saying? I now want to go to the gym today because my legs are sore as fuck.
Oh yeah, you did legs.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be on the Stairmaster just now.
Oh yeah, Stairmaster get you right.
Yeah, so I did it today too. And like every time I sit in the car, like I be like, ugh, like I be falling in there, you know, because like my fucking legs are sore, you know. So, but it's just like what I, you know, visualize myself being in the next few years, man, and I just know what I want isn't going to come easy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I could see myself being there, but how am I going to get there? By putting myself through these certain obstacles, you know what I'm saying, these certain trials, you know, because, you know, there's going to also be things along the way that's going to fuck around and, like, knock you off your game, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's about, like, maintaining on how you're going to react to it,
Yup.
you know, so.
It's about how you respond to it.
Yeah.
How you pivot
Yeah.
in a way.
How you gonna pivot? Like, oh, bet I got hit this way. Let me readjust and hit this thing the other way. You know what I mean? It's just like that. Like, yeah. So it's just like the process executing this year, you know, and doing whatever we can to achieve what we want for ourselves and what we want for this brand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so not even a brand, a lifestyle. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just executing at all levels and what must be done, bro. You know, so
action is more powerful than words.
for sure. You know what I'm saying? Taking everything seriously because Even like I'm gonna give you an example. Us feeding the homeless. You know what I'm saying? When Nell hit me up, hey, trying to feed the homeless, we had put it on pause. We had put it on pause in December. You know what I'm saying? Then New Year, I was like, no, we ain't going for this shit. We doing it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, we doing it. Fuck it. We doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let's get it.
So just imagine if we had this mindset for a year straight.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm on now. You know what I'm saying? If somebody got a plan about doing it, I'm with it. Whatever it is, just tell me what you want me to be at, how you want to do it. I'm with it, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter. Like if it's like y'all, Tyler, Joe, Cam, anybody. You know what I'm saying? If you have an idea and you want to make that shit happen, you want to bring it into light, make it reality. I'm all about that. We all about that this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, even for more years to come. You know, that's what it is.
I was reading Think and Grow Rich today, and he was actually talking about that. It's the power of a mastermind group, and I feel like that's something that we have. Like, what Jay-Z say was better than 1 millionaire. 2. What's better than one mind?
2.
2 minds is better than 1. Because then when you come together, you can use both of y'all minds to actually create something. So that's why, like, and it'd be crazy because, like, you'll meet people, or we know some people, because they got all these friends, right? Why ain't none of y'all, like, why ain't none of y'all, like, making some shit shake?
Yeah.
Y'all got all these minds and y'all not putting them together to create something.
Exactly. And it's like having a group like this is just like so amazing because like we actually like making something happen. You know what I mean? Like even if it's the podcast, like feeding the homeless for me, I've been talking about that a lot lately because that was something incredible, bro. You know
it was definitely
it was most definitely a like a hell of a experience for me.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever did anything like that. So when you called me, I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I know I did something like that. It was back in 2019. It was Christmas Eve, and I did it with it was me and my people. We went downtown Cleveland, and we were just passing out food to homeless. But like they had some hot shit though. Like it was some good shit. It was like Phillies and fries and shit like that.
Right.
And we was also giving out blankets. And I remember my first time doing it. Like I felt something in my heart. Like man, like I feel happy doing this. Like
and that's how I felt. You know.
Like it felt good. Like damn, like I'm helping somebody.
It really, huh?
No, I was about to say it also. Well, for me, it also showed like how blessed like we really is because there's people like and like the opportunities that we have every single day, and it's like a lot of those people that was coming out like they didn't even look like you wouldn't even some of them you wouldn't even think like they in that situation, but it's like coming out and seeing them like dudes got Jordans on. I'm like, oh okay, but I'm like, but why is they in here?
Because some of them actually just came out of prison, came out of jail. Yeah, so
you said came out of what?
Came out of jail.
Oh.
Yeah, so
they don't have nowhere to like, or family and family wise could be messed up
because I know that I would want somebody to come through, for me.
I feel
know what I'm saying? Like
I feel like by us doing that, it kind of for me it showed me like how grateful and blessed I really am.
Yeah.
Like it just show you like, cause happiness that's something that's always there. It's not something that you chase because it's there.
Right.
And it start with by being grateful for the things that you have. Instead of thinking about things you don't have, think about the things that you do have. Because then that's gonna keep you in a happy state. It's like because there's somebody right now that damn my bad.
No, you good.
It's somebody right now that they wish to be in my position.
Yeah.
And I'm up here complaining. Like, that don't make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the more you start being grateful and happy with life, the more them blessings just gonna start coming your way.
Yeah. And that's what, I've been seeing for us, because the universe has been rewarding us, so I feel like a lot because it's the vibration that we've been putting out to the people, to our audience. You know? So when it comes to bettering health, being educated all the way around, investing, is something that needs to be talked about, a lot, because the world is changing as we speak. You know what I'm saying? It keeps on changing every day. Things are always happening. So it's important to stay on your toes and be aware of what's going on, and for us to have that information and share what everybody else is very powerful. So that's why we've been reaping the benefits of all that. So yes, but yeah, what topic did you have on today, man? Because we talked about that.
Well, since we was talking about stuff that we acted on upon this year, I already had I already kind of pre-talked about this before the new year came in. Mm-hmm. So my two biggest things that I want to hit on is getting my nutritionist license and my personal training license this year. Yeah. So those are my two goals for right now. Another goal that I'm probably gonna add on is going actually back to school and pursuing my career further into software development, because I don't see myself being at this job this upcoming whatever peak or whatever. Yeah.
I thought you already graduated.
I did, but I can go back to school and
you could get more experience.
So I could come out with more experience and get a higher paying job. Mm-hmm. So that was something I was really thinking about, because it's I'm really tired of this job. Yeah. I'm really, it's cool. I just got a promotion and that's all good, well and fine. But it's this is not where I want to be for the, this would be my going on my 4th year. Yeah. So this is somewhere and they was talking about oh, you could be a manager one day, and I'm like, y'all not about to get me with that salary shit. I'm not.
One thing I like how you going about it. Rather than just sitting there and complaining about it, you actually doing something about it. Yeah. You're doing something about it by setting up plans and an exit plan for yourself. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. That's gonna lead me here. Mm-hmm. You're gonna start executing so that way it get you up. It break you up out of that job. Mm-hmm. And you actually living in your purpose.
Yep. Because that's not my purpose. I can't. It's cool. It's definitely a cool thing. I'm glad for the opportunity that was brought to me. It did teach me a lot, and I actually became a way better typer than what I was, because I sucked at typing. Now I do it every single day. Now I'm a way better typer.
Yeah. I used to be a dog at that back in middle school.
Sometimes I'll be at home playing Nitro type. I'll be whooping ass.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'll be whooping ass. Sometimes I'll be like, man, let me just hop on Nitro typing. I'll just start typing. I'll be like, damn, because I used to type with my index fingers. Yep. Yeah. I used to be like, now I can actually use all my fingers, and it's gotten to the point where sometimes I don't even need to look at the keyboard.
Yeah. Oh, I need to hop back on that. I'm already playing that zombie game. With the
oh yeah.
That's what I'm trying to when I switch to PC, that's what I'm trying to learn how to play mouse and keyboard, is because it's it also helps me with that too, as well as hitting the keys, and because when you're playing a game you can't really look at the keyboard and you got to know where the buttons are. Mm-hmm. But yeah, those are my two biggest. Definitely this year I'm going to get those. Going back to school though, I'm considering, because I want to sit down. I really do. I want to sit down. I want to sit down and because I'm already on the computer all day, so it's it'll be the same thing. I'm just more comfortable. Right. And then I have because being there 10 hours a day, I'll be feel like all your day is just gone. Yeah. I'm there at 7 o'clock. I don't get off till 6, pretty much. And especially living in Cleveland, and it get wintertime, it be dark. So it's dark going to work. It's dark getting off. Yeah. I don't like that, because it's
yeah, I know. I feel you.
I like getting off and seeing light.
Well, You know, that's what we grinded for.
That's,
know what I'm saying?
That's why
So-
we talking about investing and stuff like that. So then later on we start buying back more of our time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what we grinded for, man. That's that peace, that freedom, you know, that prosperity that we want, you know, when it comes to not even clocking in at work, going in.
Going in whenever, like, and it's, I'm not throwing shade at niggas. Like if you really love working your job, then
Yeah. No, that's
do what
if you feel
like that's perfectly fine doing what you love, as long as you love doing it. You know what I'm saying? There's people right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's people right now that, you know, they work a 9 to 5, but they got them investments coming in. They could leave at any given moment, but they choose not to because that's what they truly love doing.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't know how somebody. Well, I can see how the upper managers are because, like, when you get to a certain position in that place, you actually get your own desk. You get your own cubicle and all that. Like like I've been in there before and I see like they get their own pantry. Like you get a whole like they get, you know. But it really, but it's like, but it's that separation. Like, wow, you know, regular workers, they out here standing all day, sweating. Right. You know, they be in the office on their meetings, on their calls. You know, they'll come out, you know, check up on such and such, and they just go right back to where they is.
That's because the people with the most information make the most money. So the employees, they do more work than the managers, but the managers get paid more than them. Why? Because they got more information. And then the people that's above the managers, they got more information. They getting paid more. And then the person that owns the chain, and then you got the person that owns like the whole
entire thing. Yeah,
it's like a ladder.
Yeah, it is most definitely. Like
the people that do the work, the people that do more work get paid the least.
Yep. And that's one thing about this other PA that I work with. He has it down pat, like, but the issue is like what the managers don't like is like he throws everything onto everybody else. Like if somebody tells him something, he'll disband it, which is like fine, but he does it like all the time. Like even if they need help, he'll still like, oh, they'll get to it. So like it's good to have that mindset, but you also have to show them like you're willing to help them as well. And that's why he has not became a manager yet. Right. Is because like when it's time for you to help, it's none of that. Like we don't have like we didn't send everybody, so like you got to go out there and help. So that's his big issue. Like, you know, which I mean he was like, well, y'all just disband, and I was like, yeah, but in my head I'm like, but you don't, like, they call you lazy. Like people will call you lazy because of that shit. Like if you're not trying to help out, or if you see, hey, somebody needs some help, like that's the difference. Like, you know, like because you still have to be a leader. Like you don't want to be a dictator. People don't want to feel like you just dictate, like, oh yeah, go do that, and because you know if I'm working hard and I see you just standing at the desk, but like you've been standing at the desk like all day, which that's kind of my job, but I do like help out if I need to. Like people will start looking at you differently, and then they don't want to help you. Like you see, like, okay, I need to hop out here and help out for a little bit, but he doesn't do that. So yeah, pretty much. But I mean that place is definitely like Amazon is not, unless you just want to climb the ladder, which it will take years, because when you become a manager, you can't just climb like this L. Like if I was to move up again, I would be a L4, which is like an area manager, which is like the, you know, bottom tier managers. And then I would actually have to wait a couple years to become an L5. Then I gotta wait a couple years to become an L6. Then I gotta wait a couple years to become an L7.
So the L stand for level?
Yeah. So after L4, L4, like you get to the manager, so all those managers on salary. But yeah, and that was another thing that's very derogatory. But I think the Amazon delivery system has managers, but some of them I believe are paid on hourly.
Amazon is an interesting business. Like,
oh yeah, they get you that salary because you gonna be at work, like, and then also the managers that's above you, they actually deteriorate you from taking time off.
Like they're like, well, you can use your time, but we really advise that you don't. So it's like basically you a slave. That's Amazon.
Bitch all day, every day.
And that's the trick of like being a manager. Like, yeah, you get the benefits and you get stocks and that's cool. But it's like you also need time to yourself for like your mental health. Like Amazon will literally take that shit away from you. Like that shit, like especially being a manager, because you getting the same check. Like you getting the same check every week. Every week. And during peak, yeah, they be busting out 6 days, getting the same check. Standing on their feet all day. And then you gotta do reports and all that shit. Like, so you gotta do reports. You already tired. Yeah, and then if you got an asshole manager that wants that shit done at a certain time, you gotta worry about that. Then you gotta worry about the associates that have issues, and you gotta talk to them. Then people not doing their job. You gotta. It's a lot. And I just like, not saying I couldn't handle it, but it's just the salary that just kills me. It's like I'm not gonna go through all this shit and
like that salary shit.
And I feel like that's something that's like not really touched on when you talk about mental health. Because like a lot of times people be like, oh, it's just the way the world is. Welcome to real life. But it's like, and the reason people say that is because we basically agreed to that.
We agreed. We agreed to all this shit.
And we don't think about our mental health and what it's doing to us. So I like how you.
That's why I like the days that I don't run, I come in late, I leave early. Cause I'm like, I'm not finna kill myself over this place.
Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself first.
Yeah. I told him last week, I was like, I'm not coming in on Sunday. And they worked all day New Year's Eve. I was like, I'm not coming in. Like, I'm not, like, cause it's just like, after peak, that shit, I'll be tired. I'm not about to come work back like, no.
We gotta get back to taking control of our own lives.
Yep. I told him, I was like, I'll see you on Tuesday. Then I took off Wednesday because I'm like, I need time because I know I'm gonna go back. Like I'm definitely gonna hustle, but it's just like you need them breaks in between so you don't crash out. So
on tweet.
Yeah. Because that place, man, just especially if the manager be on some bullshit that day, just.
Like you said, use your 9 to 5 from your 5 to 9, so your 5 to 9 you go 24/7.
Yeah, that's why I took my black ass to school. I was like, I can't do this shit.
Acquire them skill sets, man. That's very important. For real, man. Very, very, very important because there isn't no such thing as job security.
Yeah, nah. Somebody can take my shit right now. Even though even though it would take somebody a minute, but like, ain't nobody's job safe in there. Like. Right. Even the managers, like everybody applying to Amazon, like this Amazon just gonna be like that till the end of time or whenever.
That's because workers is expendable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because and that's why I said like that's the rest of business. Because like it's just they whole like how they. It's literally a pyramid scheme. Mm-hmm. Not like in a sense it's a pyramid. It's like okay. Like somebody, like I think I might have said this on a podcast before, but somebody asked me like, "So how did you move up?" I was like, "Cause my manager wanted me to," and that's the only way you gonna move up. Right. Like literally, like there has to be somebody of a higher power than you pushing for you to be that way. Like they want you to, they want you to be in that position. If not, it's gonna be hell trying to get that position. Cause managers already know who they want. They already know. They already in the other managers. They're like, yeah, I want him to. Go ahead and move up. Like they already know who's next.
Right.
So it's like you want to move up, like you gotta laugh and kiki with them. You gotta work, but you gotta
also on some
not even. I ain't kissed their ass.
Basically on some fake it.
So you make it. That's what I basically meant. Like
Cause I do the same shit. Like once I got that, I think I ain't get lazier, but I'll be like, shit, I'll get to it when I get to it.
What's up, Tyler?
Is that Mr. Musenti?
Hi.
Oh yeah, you did ask me about hooping tomorrow. Yeah, I won't be on this side of town, so sorry to hear. I'm sorry to tell you that. Maybe next, probably next week though for sure. Next week Friday, I got you, bro. I ain't gonna do that to you. But yeah, though, no, Amazon, man. Amazon, you can't be in there too long. You gotta have an exit plan.
Hell yeah. mean, I have another example. So it was this last job I was at. New management came in, bought the place. Now they trying to fire everybody. People that been there for about like 10 years, they trying to get them up out there. You know what I'm saying? They trying to bring their own niggas in there. You know what I'm saying? That just shows you just can't just be like just think that everything's gonna be safe when you just go to a job. You know what I'm saying? Like it been a old lady, she been working there for about years, bro, and they trying to get her up through. They trying to bring somebody else in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it just shows like if you don't like find a way to have have a B plan or something else, bro.
You don't use the job. You don't use that job as a tool.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
cause in February they switch all the managers around, so I might not even have the same managers that I have now.
oh, for real?
So I might have completely new who never even worked on the dock before, and that's how it works every
It's
year
weird,
after
though.
peak.
So how like
So that's the thing too. Also, if you want to move up, another thing, if you want to move up to become a manager, you got to be willing to work any shift that they give you. So that could be day shift front half, day shift back half, night shift front half, night shift back half, and RT shift. So it's kind of like they move you where they want you, like, you know, and really, and that's why I said like people want you where they literally like, because there was two people that was working that was in my position that moved up to be managers, and normally when you become a manager they're supposed to move you to a new department because you know too much, like you gotta go and learn something new. They kept those same two on the dock and put them on different shifts, and they're not supposed to do that. Like they put you, like I said, you want to move up, you gotta know some people. And some people talk to those people and say, "Hey, we're supposed to do this, but we're going to do this." They kept them on the dock, even though they were supposed. That's what they're supposed to do. They kept them, and now one has gone. He's gone like because he knows like the people already. And that's another issue too. He already knows like who doesn't work. He targets them a lot. Like he just goes on a rampage. Like it's crazy. Like he didn't try to like write up like PAs and stuff, like, you know, because this is funny. What happened was he tried to get on somebody's ass about being on their phone, and he was like basically like shot it back at him like, well, if I see your PAs just sitting around not doing nothing, they be on their phones. And he kind of checked them. So then he went on like this rampage of like, oh, nobody can be on their phones. If I catch you on your phone, I'm going to write you up and all this. But it's like, and then another thing too is like, we can't be written up for TOT. That's one thing that we are exempt from. Mm-hmm. And that's what he was trying to like write PAs up for. Oh, you got TOT. Time off task. But we're PAs. So it's like, we're exempt from that because we're doing a lot of other shit. So he was like, he just went on this crazy thing, and thank God that one of the managers talked to him like, hey, chill the fuck out, because it's like, I know and he knows these people, and he's like being real dicks to them. But that's what happens when you get a vest like that. Some people change. Some people really like they go from the yeah, what's up, man? How you doing? What the fuck is you doing? Like they switch up. They kind of get that badge.
Mm-hmm.
They get that.
And they feel like they more superior or they better than you.
Mm-hmm. And I'll be telling them like, man, you work in the hood, bro.
You get your ass.
I think
somebody will wait on you and beat the living shit out you.
Somebody was telling me that he said like one time, E. He said he worked at Taco Bell for like 2 days when he was younger, and he said like. He said he only worked there 2 days. He said it was a time like a manager, she had like said something to like one of his coworkers. You know what I'm saying? They not even doing nothing. Like basically she was just kind of picking on Annoy. So he had stood up for him and said something because like he didn't like that, and he said like people that, you know what I'm saying, they be in these higher positions, they feel like
you got like total authority.
Like they something in the way.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
like the moment this store closed, You just gonna go back to business.
Exactly. Real ass person, bro. Real ass person. Like a lot of people, like they take their position
way too serious.
Too serious.
Like the other PA I work with, like that was his issue too. Like he calmed down a lot. Sometimes he be, you know, but he calmed down a lot. Well, that's because everybody was complaining because it's like
it's almost like
you let
you in the same boat as.
No, it's the thing of like okay, like I be like when I became PA, I be like fuck, like I fuck with people that like they like I know them. So like I be well, man, go ahead, hurry up, man, do that shit. Like I be just fucking with them though. Like I don't be serious because they was like, man, don't change when you get that vest. I'm like, the fuck, why am I change? It's just a vest. Like I'm not gonna let the vest dictate me, and that's what a lot of them do. Like they let that vest like somebody will wait on you to get off work and beat your ass. Like that's not
like for real.
I work at North Randall.
Right. That's like the most ghetto.
That's
Amazon.
Like people be doing it. Like they'll wait.
I've seen fights before in there. Yeah, people like North Randall is fucking Maple Heights High School.
Oh, getting fucked in there in the back of the truck.
Night shit be going. Well, when I first got, it was a lot of stories. I don't know how it is now, but like it was a lot of stories. Like it was people going to sleep in the trucks. Like people was going to sleep. People like would make half walls and go back there. Get like get the big ass 4 Gaylords, go sleep on them bitches. Like it's been a lot of stories in that place, but yeah, it's very ghetto-ish. Like it's very very ghetto, and you know some of them white folks be thinking that you know because they don't live on this side of town. They y'all be like, man, you don't know where the hell you at. I be like, y'all don't know where y'all at for real. Like y'all be talking crazy to these people, and you better hurry up and do that. I need this done now. Like you be talking crazy to people like, bro, these niggas don't give a fuck about their job. They will beat your ass and go home proudly, go on unemployment and get $600 a fucking month and be content with that shit. Y'all think they give a fuck about this job? Y'all be talking crazy. They be talking mad crazy shit to them.
That shit is insane. That is really insane.
Yeah, they be talking crazy, boy. They be, and I'll be kind to everybody because you don't know And also another thing too is like the security there don't have weapons, so you could dead ass walk in with an AK-47 and light that bitch up.
Just walk in that bitch.
But when you walk out though, they on your ass. They want to make
yeah.
But that's another thing too about like the safety thing. Is like, how can people just walk in like you know you got a badge, you can just walk. So like anybody could walk in with something. Somebody could walk in with a bomb, walk in with a gun, and it's like security can't do nothing but call the real authorities. So it's like, you know, so like if you gonna have us walk through all, if you gonna have us fucking walk through all that, if you gonna have us walk out, you know, with the metal detectors, like why can't people just walk in?
Joe laugh.
Yeah,
no, because it's like North Randall is the hoodest, like that's some hood niggas work up there. Like, but
My bad.
no, you good. It's just be careful, man. Just I'm telling them like y'all be careful because. Tell y'all say that shit to the wrong person. They know what your cars look like already. Don't like niggas know what you drive. So
Like
don't think your shit's sweet. Like
hey, what you say in the last episode? It wasn't the last episode. What episode you said? Don't think just cause you rocking that vest, nobody won't rock you.
Yeah. Just cause you rocking that vest don't mean somebody won't rock you in your shit and probably lose their job. Man, they be talking spicy.
I remember some time ago, man. Like I think when I had worked at Amazon for a couple of days, niggas was tweaking like man.
And that's where like because you're in a direct role, like that's why I said like stole, pick, pack. Yeah. Them niggas be like bad. People get fired left and right. It's not even funny.
I remember.
Hit that because. That's why I seen this circle. I'm like, what the hell? Should be good now. But yeah, people like up there get fired left and right because you're in a direct role, and they have this astronomical number that you have to hit every day.
So what you mean by like direct role?
So direct role is basically like you're scanning something. So you sign it to the thing or whatever, and now it's like it's kind of tracking you. So it's like it's tracking your work. It's tracking, you know, how many packages you're scanning or whatever. So it's actually like, and that's another thing too. Like I hate when they like labor share people over, like especially like knowing that like some of them have already been written up in other departments. Cause yeah, those PAs be on ass. They be like, yeah. So I'm looking at your rate. Yeah, it's really bad. Like they'll go right up to him and be like, yeah, it's not where it needs to be. Yeah, let me get your badge and all that, and then they give it to the manager, and the manager write them up. After 3 write-ups, you're fired. But this is another thing of beauty by Amazon. You get fired from there, you can come back in the next 6 months.
So they basically just say, you know what, we're gonna fire you to get your mind right. Then once you get your mind right, you just come back. That's what they basically just say.
It's not like it's like that, but it's not. It's just like because Amazon is it's a high turnover. It's like, okay, during peak, like, yeah, we need the help, so they don't be tripping. They'll trip a little bit, but they ain't gonna after peak, because their managers, they be telling them like, hey, I need y'all to get rid of some of these, because like it's a financial thing. When there's too many people working at a place and y'all not bringing in the money that y'all supposed to, people gotta go, because remember, they trying to work people to death for less. So if I got too many people, I gotta fire their ass. So yeah, they start getting them for all types of shit like that. Like those places are so bad. Like when you go to the bathroom, you got 5 minutes.
They ain't kind of like high school or something.
You got 5 minutes. Some people take their breaks at their station because by the time I
heard somebody say like like if they get on how long is y'all breaks?
30 minutes.
Somebody said like they the break room restaurant be like 10 minutes, 15 minutes away. So they
especially depending on what floor you're working on, like the break room could be shit all the way downstairs, and that shit might take you 15, 20 minutes to get down there. So by the time you get down there, you really can't like sit down, because then really it's really only a 20 low key it's only a 20-minute break, because you got the 5-10 minutes to walk, and then you got to be back at your station before your break is up.
What happens if you don't?
Write your ass up.
They said, nigga, how many points do you get if you like? Do you get any points?
No, it ain't points. It's a verbal. Then it's the second one, and then the third one is the final. Or actually, it's 4 technically. So, okay, so you get the 3, right? The next write up that you get, you're gone.
You ever got a write up?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. So it was.
This was recent though.
Yeah, it was some bullshit. It was a long ass story, but yeah, they actually it wasn't a final though. They wrote me up and they took my my TDR license, which I don't give a fuck about, because now that I ain't got to worry about doing that shit no more.
Was it that supposed to be pit or some shit?
No, so TDR is basically you go into Kindle and like you open and close the doors.
Oh.
So yeah, so I was like, they took my. I was like, oh shit. No, like at first, cause like, but we be so short staffed, so I just be like, damn, I just need to, go ahead. Yeah. But since I can't do it no more, I kind of just be like, shit, I just had other people do it for real. I'd be like, I can't do it. I'm sorry. But they did get more people trained, and I tell them like this shit will like I tell this shit off the rip. I said, you could lose your job off this shit. Don't believe them white people. You could lose like them niggas safety. Yeah, I'd be like, you can lose your job, so take your time. I tell them that all the time. I say, I don't give a fuck if we on the radio, like, hurry up and open that bitch. Open that bitch. I always tell them, like, take your time, because I'm telling you, at any given moment, safety could, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a process. It's such a big process. It's not a big process, but everything got to be green on green. And one of our old coworkers before she got fired, she used to lead them bitches, like, she'll TR it in, but like she won't turn the thing to say, hey, it's good to go in. So I'll come behind her and flip it, and I'll tell her, I'm like I'm not telling you this because like I just want to be a dick, but like literally, if safety comes down and they see that shit, they're gonna be like, well, who TDR'd that door in? I ain't no snitch. So I'll be like, I'm not sure. So they're gonna have to go back to the cameras and look, and like I ain't gonna snitch on you, but I'm telling you, like, you gonna get in trouble for that. Like, they take that shit serious. They dickheads, but they take that shit serious.
Amazon seems like a strict job. Like,
it's all who you get in with. See, me, nobody say shit to me because, like, I mean, I do my job, but like, do I fuck off sometimes? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure niggas just fuck off, man. They just take it too seriously.
Yeah, some people do. They take their job too serious. They feel like they feel like, oh, if I don't get this person, then my life's gonna be ruined. And it's just people like, for me, I'm always laid back because it's like, if this place burned down, shit, what the fuck you want me to do? You want me trying to save it?
Because I'd be like, bro, I'm like, because I'm not gonna do something that's not in my job description, bro. I'm sorry, it's not. I'm that type of nigga. Like,
no, yeah,
you know
I feel you.
Like I might do like some little stuff, you know what I'm saying, but nothing like too insane to where like, you know, like say like if I work at a grocery store, somebody steals something, I'm not about to go out and chase nobody, bro. I'm not chasing no nigga. Like,
oh yeah, no, that was my mom told me that when I first got my job. She said, if they want to take that shit, baby, let them take it. And I said, oh no, you ain't. I was like, you ain't gotta tell me.
I'm not that type of.
Because it's a lot of people. Like when I worked at Save, a lot of people did that shit. Like the dude, like and the crazy thing was like, this was, and I remember this story just like yesterday because this was some dumbass shit. Just take the chips with you. The nigga paid for the chips and whatever candy, and he had the beer, and like he had the beer in his hand. I told him, I was like, "Oh, you gonna put it up here?" And he was just looking at me crazy. So I was like, "Oh nigga, you about to steal, nigga? You think I'm about to tackle your ass? I don't know what you got on you. I'm not about to put my life in harm's way." And plus, we had a little bum ass security guard, which she wasn't gonna do shit. Like. She wasn't gonna do shit. Like, what the fuck she gonna do? Call the authorities? Like, so I looked at her. She looked at me. I'm pretty sure you about to just walk out with this shit. So, boom. He paid for it. He whipped out his card and paid for the chips and the candy. And then once the transaction went through, he took the beer. And I'm like, so you telling me you didn't have $6 extra or 10 or whatever, how much of the beer cost to like pay for the, like, you telling me you got money for chips and candy, but you don't have the money for the beer, and then you steal it. Like, this ain't hurting my pockets. They ain't taking this shit out of my check. Take what you want.
Cause nigga, I ain't chasing you.
I'm not. That's not in my job description. I didn't sign up for that shit.
But man, that shit is hilarious.
Yeah, Save Life was a funny ass place though.
Yeah, damn. Well, that was a lot on that behalf.
Moral of the story: just stay in your own lane. You'll be all right, and focus on what you need to do to free yourself. Not only free yourself, but free the people that surround you.
Talk to him. Do you have any topics on your mind? Like, actually, I got something. What is one obstacle that y'all had, like, you know, had overcame, like last year?
Last year? Oh shit! One obstacle.
Yeah.
That young lady that I was talking to. Well, yeah, that. Yeah, I'm glad that shit's over with.
That liability.
Yeah, that liability. I'm so glad that I did what I did, and like I went about it so calmly because I really could have became somebody that I was not and really tried to hurt her feelings, but I just let the whole situation go, and I felt like that was a very big obstacle because I felt a big weight up off my shoulders. I finally let go and let God have it because I was like, I can't. Well, I don't know what this is, but if it's not for me, well, damn sure wasn't for me. So I asked him, I said, is there anything? He's like, this shit ain't for me, let me know. Yeah, we got that. He let me know. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So that was a big obstacle for me because I was still dwelling about that dumb shit. And when I finally got past the dumb shit, well, when the dumb shit swung around again, I decided to go ahead and let that shit go. So, yeah.
Who are you, Big Pepper?
One obstacle that I overcame, myself and getting in the position I'm in now. Like, you know, last year, like
say it again, I ain't hear you.
I said one obstacle that I overcame last year was, you know, myself and getting in position to where I am now. Like last year, you already know, like I was in barber school, and then, you know, I went to state board, right? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, a lot of people already know this. You know, I've told the story many times. But I went down to state board 3 times to take my test, so I can get my license for barber. So the first time I went, you know, well, let's say, all right. So after I graduated school, I got all my hours. You know, I had my final clap out, seeing everybody for the last time, because you know I'm done with school. So next is take state board, but you know before they can send me down there, they gotta make sure I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? So one thing that I'm missing, I gotta take is my what was it? My 1700 test. There's like 200 questions, and so you know, by me being who I am, you know, I'm a cool person. You know what I'm saying? I'm easy to get along with. I do what I'm supposed to do. So, you know, they said like don't tell nobody. Just, you know, come back and take this. And if they ask you, just say that you practice and you study. And so, you know, like at the time, my mom was more focused on, you know, making more money. Like I had that type of mindset. And so I kind of put that off to the side. And that's what I was focused on. So then I came back like a month later. And like mom straight up looked at me like why you wait all this time to, you know what I'm saying? And I told them like why. And they was like you young. You know what I'm saying? You want to get this over with now so that way, basically do the work now so that way you ain't got to think about it later. And then also can stay bored, like them slots be filling up fast. So that's why you want to get in as soon as you can. And so I took the next available date, which is like 3 days later. You know what I'm saying? I'm not prepared. Like I don't have no mannequins to take down there. Like I'm just like all over the place. I'm not prepared physically. I'm not prepared mentally to go down there. So I take the next available date. You get down there, you know. I'm studying my ass off, like, but I end up failing one course of the test. You know, so then drive 2 hours back home with no license. Yeah. Then the second time, I'm coming more prepared this time. After that test and I go back home, that's when I started studying. Like, I'm about to get all my shit on. So then, like, that's all I'm doing every single day. Like, I'm studying for the physical and the written part. So then next time we go down there, you know, I'm feeling prepared. Like, that's all I'm thinking about is the test. So I was my boy, Jono. Shout out Jono Blades, Johnny Blades. So, you know, we get a hotel. You know what I'm saying? We stay in there. And I remember, like, I was studying literally the whole, because I think we went down there like 2 days before the test, you know, so we could, you know, be settled and stuff like that. My bad. So whole time, like, I'm literally just studying my ass off. Like, all I'm thinking about is that theory test, you know, the written part, which is like 150 questions. And you need at least a 75% to pass. It was 75% or 80. Can't remember. And so all I'm doing is studying. He like, bro, like we got this. Like, just chill, play the game or something. Mm-hmm. So, like, even though I'm playing the game, my mind, like, I'm not really resting because I'm still thinking about the test because I'm just focused on passing. Right. So I ain't got to keep coming back. So I'm doing all this studying. Like, I'm overloading my brain with all this information. And, like, I feel myself, like, kind of, like, overwhelmed. But it kind of wasn't really bothering me because I'm just focused on passing this test. Right. And that's all I was focused on. That's all that was on my mind. So I wasn't really resting for real. And so the next day, I know I'm talking too long. So the next day, you know what I'm saying, it's test time. You know what I'm saying? I made sure I went to bed early. I made sure, like, I had things in order. Like, all right. You know what I'm saying? So we get there, and then they tell me, State Board tell me, like, oh, you never scheduled. I'm like, huh? And so, because there was somebody else, they said the same thing to somebody else. They're like, oh, y'all didn't, they say y'all didn't schedule to take your test. And so, that's when, this is how we know Mr. Rice got pulled. So, they got on the phone with them, you know, they talking it out, and then, while we down the state board, they're like, all right, we could just pick the next day for y'all to take this, which was like a week from then. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. So I go into the car. You know, a part of me is salty, but then as I think about it now, I feel like it was a blessing in disguise, and I'm gonna tell you why after I talk about the next part. So, you know, I'm chilling in the car, I forgot what was I doing. Oh, I think I was studying. Like, I'm still thinking about this test. Like, I'm just fucking real fast in this test. So then, you know, my boy John, he passed. He was happy. I'm like, and then he was telling me about the test and, you know, what to look out for. So I took that into consideration. Like, all right, I'm about to study these certain cards. So when we get back home, I'm doing the same thing, studying for this test. Go back the third time. I'm on the same shit. I'm studying my ass off. So then, boom, third time I pass. And man, like when I tell you the moment like after you take, so after you take the test, right? After you take both tests, well, when you take the first part, you know what I'm saying? It's the physical part. Yeah. You got the option to take the break or not, which is like 30 minutes or half an hour. I feel like you should take it. Well, they'll have you do like a vote. Like if you want to, whoever get the most votes of not taking a break, we just not going to take a break. Most people say they won't take a break in. That's what they give us a vote what we're going to do. Mm-hmm. Most people like, well, let's take a break. So we take the break, go back and study. Then the second part is the written part. Like 150 questions, passed it. Yeah, you need a 75% to pass because I got a 76 on that. So I passed about 1 point. the other part, the practical, I got like an 80 something out of 100, which was good, like 86. Yeah, like I knocked out the part. And then so when I went back outside, you know they're gonna send an email to let you know like you passed or not. Yeah. So then after
you get that real quick.
Oh shit. But yeah, they gonna send you an email after you take your test, and so I'm just waiting on this email. Like I'm
refreshing.
Yeah, it's like I'm feeling in my heart. Like am I gonna pass? Am I gonna pass? So next thing you know, it's once I say congratulations, man. When I tell you, like all that stress just came off my body. I got the jumping in the air. I'm running around the parking lot. I don't think I ever been that happy. But it's like that whole time, like it's like all that stress was just on me. Mm-hmm. It's like the moment I see congratulations, it's like what a relief. Like, oh, I ain't gotta think about this no more. Yeah. I don't have to study these 500 note cards.
That shit was a pain.
So then, man, after that, I'm just chilling. If we get back in the car ride, we go back home. I just got my music, man. I'm just relaxing. Like, I'm chilling. Oh, that was really tough. Yeah, no story. Got in the shop. I'm like, oh yeah.
What's up, man?
Got through it. I got through it. But it's like the reason I say I feel like it was a blessing in disguise. And that's why you gotta look at every situation like whatever you go through in life, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you.
Exactly.
So who knows? Like I could have took that test the second time, and I could have failed, and have to, because if you fail it like twice,
yeah. Keep on talking. I'm about to do something.
If you fail it twice, keep talking.
Yeah, keep on talking.
I was gonna say because if you fail it twice, you gotta do like 1,600 hours. Basically, go back to school.
Damn.
And retake whatever. So I feel like it was a blessing in disguise because I feel like Like, damn, maybe God was looking out for me because I could have took it that second time and failed. Maybe I wasn't ready for that type shit. Because that third time, man, everything happened for a reason.
Yeah.
Blessing for sure.
But yeah, that's something I'm proud of. I went through. Because if you're on barber school right now, you know exactly, you know how it is. It's one of the hardest parts to go through. It's a long journey.
I'm tweaking. Still ain't like about to throw me.
Is the thing messed up?
It's just like it just don't want to like. It's not messed up.
Just put a bag on it.
Oh, I see what it is.
Get to that bag.
I see it. Yeah.
I'll say another thing that obstacle was me actually graduating from school too, because that end of the year shit was crazy. Well, the end of the program was crazy.
But yeah, I guess I'll talk about my obstacle.
Yeah, man, go ahead, talk your talk, walk your walk.
As we all know, we just got done talking about it after, before we had got on here, was the situation with the last girl I was talking to, yeah, when I went all the way out there to get, get hurt, and then some shit happened with my car. So basically I got my heart broken, then fucking windshield cracked, and I never been so blue back in my life. I never been so blue back in my fucking life, but and I had thought after that, man. I just when I got home, man, I just went home, laid down, went to sleep. I was depressed, bro. Like I was hurt. You know what I mean? It was a bad day for me, and I thought I was gonna be like that for like a while, and then eventually I end up, start clicking back, man, and started to just be me, man. Just keep on, hanging with y'all, record and all that stuff. I didn't like that.
No. I'm just looking at you.
I mean, it's just, yeah, man. That was just something that I thought was like, gonna hold me down for a long time, and I'm just happy to be where I'm at now because, there's plenty much more to be, be grateful for than just a heartbreaking or cracked windshield,
Man, that shit was crazy.
But obviously I'm not going to say no names or anything, but, should I go in detail or no?
That's up to you, man. It's whatever on your heart, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go into detail, you can. If not,
I'll just say, fuck it. Went to Pittsburgh because I feel like getting this out gives me also a lot of clarity as well. But went to Pittsburgh, went to go help somebody. And I thought me going there would give me some closure by expressing my feelings and maybe winning that person back. And it didn't go to turn out that way. And me, I'm over here talking, expressing my feelings, saying everything that I had. I was talking my talk, y'all. I was talking my talk. And for her to tell me, I appreciate you. I only look at you as a friend, and I have found somebody. Like I had said before, it wasn't her saying that I look at you as a friend. It was her saying that she had found somebody. That triggered me. And what also triggered me was when we had finished eating that guy I called. You know what I mean? Guy that called. You know what I mean? I was started tripping and shit like that. I wasn't like Like, what the fuck? I wasn't like that, but you know, I asked her, she didn't say anything. Then I confronted her in the car. Then she like lied about it straight to my face. You know, then dropped her off to where she had to go. Then went straight home. Over here on the phone, I think I was talking to you and I was talking to Tyler. This disappointed. Next thing you know, probably 30 minutes later, crack ass windshield. Then, you know, I'm just blew back. I was just blew back. I mean, I just don't know what else to say, bro. I was just blew back like a Cadillac, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I was just really salty, bro. I was upset. You know, went home, went to sleep, bro, and I just didn't know what to say. Like, I didn't know.
Cause I remember you told me about that. You told me like probably a week before you did it, and I was like,
yeah.
And I told you, I was like, hey, it's up to you.
And
but
that's
I was
something
like,
that I should have never done because you know I'm over here expecting, I'm over here hoping things will get better. Things was gonna turn, you know. And that's something that I should have never done. You know,
like I just said, I ain't gonna say it's something that you shouldn't have done, but safe light repair, safe light. What?
Oh, safe light repair, safe light.
Is that that commercial, bro? The when
yeah,
you funny as hell.
That's what I was saying though. Like, I ain't gonna say that you shouldn't. I say because that situation definitely taught you.
Yeah.
Like whatever you go through in life, it's not happening to you. Like I said, it's happening
for
you.
Exactly.
Like maybe you needed to go through that situation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you didn't call me because I probably would have talked you out of it. But it was something. Sometimes somebody could suggest something to you, but it's only for you in order to make the decision. Like somebody could tell you, "Hey, it's a snake over there. Don't that snake venomous? He could bite your ass," and you be like, "Yeah, I'll take that into consideration." And you go over there, and he bite your ass. You're like, "Damn, I should, I learned something today."
Exactly.
So it was like it was all a learning experience. It was something for you to experience.
Yeah. That situation would have never made you think about all your experiences in life. All that led up to the person that you is today.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and looking back at it, I think it's funny now. I really think it's funny. Like I just, I be laughing about that shit because I was thinking like I was really low key playing like a little ass simp and shit. Like I was like low key like trying to, we gonna get back together. Blah blah blah.
Cause I know you was probably driving, you listening to.
Nigga, I'm over here, nigga. I'm going to PA. I'm listening to some shit. You know what I mean?
Janae Aiko.
Nigga, played that. I was playing that while she was in the car and shit. You know what I'm saying? But she was sleeping the whole fucking ride.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. She would have felt a lot of wind.
Shit. So it was, but no, man. I look back at it now and I laugh and I use that. That's just add more food to the plate. You know what I'm saying? Add more to my why. And actually I thank her. I thank her for making her not. I thank her for the experience. I thank her. I thank her for learning what it is about how certain woman is sometimes, bro. Because women be fucking tweaking, bro.
That's just because they're emotional, so it's a lot of.
But I know how to like adjust to that, and I understand what to do in that type of situation now. So I'm not how to go.
Yeah, next time she said she found somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's what I did, and I had called Tyler. And when I had called Tyler, he was like, "I don't know why, leave that bitch." Bro.
I would have suggested the same thing to you.
He said, "Leave that bitch."
I'd have left her stuff on the curb and left her with the tab and kept it moving.
Yep. But I had paid it. She was like, "Do you want to go half?" I was just ready.
No, you should have. No, you should have been like, nope, half. Let's do it.
I just, for some reason, I had this thing in my mind. I just wanted to leave the impression of money. I don't know what it was. I just wanted to leave the impression of money, but
no, you found somebody. Yeah, pay me half. We ain't together.
Yeah,
pay me half.
Did that, but I was just ready to go. I'm like. And I just wanted to leave that impression. Yeah, I got that shit. Don't worry about it, But I'm just ready to go. Let's go. And I was walking fast as fuck to the car, Cause I was ready to go.
Shit, I would start running.
You was blue back.
I was blue.
I would have started that car.
Blue back.
Put that joint in sport mode. Been like,
Man, bro. So.
but I was definitely like, well, yeah, we talked about it. And I told you, I was like, I know exactly how you felt.
But there were also signs though before. You know, I ain't even went down there because remember at that time I had called you and I told you about that teddy bear.
Oh yeah, that right there, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She didn't even have the decency to hide it from you.
Yeah.
That was another thing
But
too.
then I
Like,
feel like it would have been a problem if she would have hit it though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it would have played both factors though. I don't know.
I'd rather somebody hide some shit from me.
Yeah, me too though. I ain't
like,
gonna lie. Yeah.
you know, it's the fact that you walked in and you seen that shit. You was like, what the fuck? Like, then she just left you.
Then like with the bag, like the Valentine's Day bag and shit like that. Like, you know.
And then she went off to do her thing, and I was talking. I was like, man, what she do? Man, go home. I told her, I was like, go home. No. Somebody up, man, no. I was like, go home. Go home.
Yeah, man.
It all worked out. We all good, man. You know what I'm
Good
saying?
now, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no too much info.
Yeah, you know, part 2.
You know, but yeah, that's all I got, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all got anything left on the table, you know what I'm saying? You know.
Got anything, big dog? Big investor?
I ain't got nothing at the moment.
You know what I'm saying?
But we keep building.
Everybody
All
keep
2024.
only
Execute.
only nothing but Joe in the chat as always.
Oh yeah,
We appreciate you, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we appreciate you, man.
Always tapping in and always
Stepping in, always staying in. I appreciate you, family. You know, always, every day. You know what I'm saying? Stay dangerous, as you always say. Yeah, man. Stay trapping, everybody. Stay on your grind. Stay on your purpose.
Make sure y'all doing 60 miles.
Don't, hell no.
Make sure y'all get to that fat ass chicken bag, you heard?
60 miles to that custodial account.
That's what they need to do. Shit. Yeah, man. You know, we can end it off.
All right. I'll do it. Or you want to do it?
Make sure y'all use y'all 9 to 5 to fund the 5 to 9, so the 5 to 9 can become the 24/7.
Damn, that shit smell good.
Tap in, man.
Tap in, man.
See y'all soon, man.
Yup.